Hi, I'm Karen, and this is Graham, and we are a pair of 50-something seasoned travellers with a Benimar Mileo 201 and a passion for the big outdoors. We have road tripped across from Wiltshire to eastern Germany to the Saxony Switzerland National Park to experience this remarkable landscape. Hopefully you will enjoy the journey with us, and if you do, please do like and subscribe. As is often the case for us, the holiday planning started with an incredible post that we saw on YouTube, this one being of the spectacular sandstone landscape of the Saxony Switzerland, or Saxony Swiss. Graham's immediate thought was, this is a place that we have to see for ourselves. The area crosses the border between Germany and the Czech Republic, where they call it Bohemian Switzerland, and it caught our attention immediately with its metal stairways up through the sandstone cliffs, with views from the plateaus at the top dropping down to the valley of the River Elbe. After spending a week touring across Belgium and Germany on our way to the area, once at the campsite in Königstein, we didn't move Mileo once. Instead, we travelled by foot, bicycle or train to reach our various destinations. The River Elbe was literally on our doorstep, and the train and some of the river crossings were free of charge with our tourist card for the week. On the first day, we walked out from the site and climbed up and up through the Pfaffenstein Nature Reserve, with our final destination being the Barberine. The initial climb up from Königstein was quite a feat in itself, but we had little idea of the challenges to come. Once at the foot of the Pfaffenstein Reserve, we stumbled across a sheltered bench and took this as an invitation to stop for a snack. You just never know when the next opportunity will be. We found an overview map of the Pfaffenstein Park, but it was hard to interpret, and so we opted to follow the clearly marked pathways, ensuring we didn't stray from them. The ascent began with shallow wood-framed steps. These then gave way to stone treads, which then became metal staircases and even ladders in places. All the time cutting further and deeper through and up the towering, interlocking sandstone cliffs. As we paced on, we caught snippets of views framed by towering rock pillars. We knew these would only grow in depth and stature as we climbed. In places, the staircases were not only steep but also extremely narrow, which, while it was an entertaining challenge to us, stripping off bags and squeezing through, it became a whole different ballgame when we came across other hikers coming the other way. Luckily, we appeared to have chosen a quiet day. The views were spectacular, down over Königstein and the River Elbe, and across to similar sandstone outcrops, some accessible by road, others inaccessible to all but the hardiest of climbers. These views were exactly what we came to the area for, and although we would have liked the skies a little more blue for our photos, this did at least mean that we didn't have to worry about getting sunburn or heat stroke. As we looked from side to side, we could see deep crevices between the rocks, in some places showing daylight through and in others filled with leaf mulch. This was exactly why we had to stick to the marked paths, as you just don't know what is solid ground and what might just give way beneath your feet. The Barberine is a freestanding sandstone stack which was first climbed in 1905 in the region's unique free climbing style. Free climbing means using no hardware, nothing to prevent you from falling to your death. Folk in Pfaffenstein must be pretty brave. Over the years, as the elements took their toll, desperate attempts were made to stabilise this stack. Concrete was added and cable supports, but following erosion and lightning strikes, in 1975 it was deemed no longer safe to climb. They say that the Barberine was once a young maiden who, instead of accompanying her mother to church one Sunday, went out picking berries, and as a punishment for this she was turned to stone on the Pfaffenstein. Always keen to make our routes circular rather than point to point, we descended down the other side, the easier route so it turned out, but beautiful all the same. And this was only day one of our time in Saxony, Switzerland. We spent the evening excitedly planning day 2 at the busier Bastei Bridge, day 3 with the train, boat and tram journey up into the mountains opposite, and day 4 into the Czech Republic to see the Pravčička Archway, the largest natural sandstone archway in Europe. As I said at the start, if we have helped to inspire you to head to this area, so similar in so many ways to the much more touristy Swiss Switzerland, then please do like and subscribe. If you have any questions, just put them into the comments section and we'll get right back to you.